Hi, and welcome. We just have a nice stretching and mobility session for the shoulders today. I'm using one of these big, long loop bands or a long band. A lot of people have these at home. You can use like a belt or even like a robe tie or something like that. But these are nice if you have one because they're stretchy. And we have a short session today just to work through the shoulders a little bit. So I want your hands on the band and your arms are a little bit wider than your shoulders. We're just going to come up and over. So I'm just coming as far as I feel a little bit of tightness. I'm not pushing it too much yet. There's this really weird beam of sunlight right there. So I'm trying to keep that out of the shot. Shoulders are back and down. Neck is nice and long, just mobilizing the shoulders a little bit here. Then I'm going to do some rotations. So up, back, and around. We're going to do a few in each direction. Good. Stop until, you feel any sort of pain. And now let's switch directions, but coming back, really pushing yourself a little bit so you get a good stretch. Good. All right, we're going to hold it up overhead. Your hands are just still a little bit wider than your shoulders. We're just going to rotate. So my knees are a little bit bent here, so I can get a little bit more rotation through my upper back. This feels good. All right, let's hold it here in the center. I'm pulling with my right arm. I'm pulling down to the right. Big exhale. So my hands are as far overhead as possible. I know that that's a tough position to be in sometimes. It's okay if your hands only come to here and you're still pulling down side to side. But eventually, right, after doing this move, we do want your arms to come up all the way straight overhead. That should be a good goal for you if there's pain or tension right now for you to get up there. Good. Okay. Keeping my arms up overhead. Let's see if you can see here. I'm bending from the waist, but I'm keeping my back nice and straight. It's like a good morning, and this is somewhat intense for the shoulders. If this is too much, you can just put your hands down on your hips, but you should feel a stretch through your lower back, through your hamstrings a little bit. My knees are just a little bit soft and bent. It's up to you how much you want to bend your knees. A lot of people can't get down too far without some bend in their knees due to tight hamstrings and tight lower backs. Okay, one more like this. All right, let's hold it up. We're just going to pulse your arms back a little bit here. So we've been stretching about 4 minutes now. Let's see if you're starting to loosen up a little bit. All right, here is the test. Let's make your hands nice and wide. So just about at the ends of your band. See if you can come all the way up and over and back. Up and back. I love doing these kind of stretches. This is often, I would say 9 times out of 10, this is how I start my workout. I'm getting the motivation to do whatever it is I need to do in my workout. And I start with just some nice shoulder stretching. Okay, a couple more things. So I'm going to keep the band in my right hand. My right arm is straight up, and then The band is right behind my head. Let me move closer. And then I'm going to grab on with my bottom hand. And the idea here is I'm walking my hands towards each other. Now you have to be able to keep your elbow back, right? If you're rounding and you're, forward, you're not going to be able to get this stretch. And the idea is to keep walking your hands close together. This should be a test to see if you can get your fingertips to touch. And it's okay if you can't. Maybe someday you can. But we're going to stay here for a little bit. So let me get back into position with my band here. My elbows are out to the side and I walk, walk, my hands close together. Oh, this is a big stretch. And then I bend side to side. There we go. I'm moving out of the way of this like supernova sunbeam. Good. So let's try the other side. Let's see which arm you're more successful with. So one arm up, hold the band right behind your back. Let me grab the band. Walking my hands towards each other. Oh, I think I can touch on this side too, just barely. Let's just hold it here for a few seconds and then, oh, there's tightness. If you're not feeling any tightness in your shoulders when you're doing this, I don't know, your shoulders are made of jello or something. Good. So, one more thing. I wanted to keep this video around 7 minutes. We're just going to hold the band right out in front. We're right about chest height. Just drop your chin, kind of press, and then pull your shoulder blades together. It's just this motion. We're rounding the upper spine, the cervical spine a little bit, and then we're retracting our shoulder blades and pulling back. Good. See if you can get a little bit more rounding and pull. Good job. And that is where I'm going to leave you. You can spend more time on any of these stretches. You can use this as a warm-up for your upper body day, or you know what? I do it on days where I wake up, my shoulders are really tight for whatever reason, and it just kind of helps mobilize and get me going for the day. Thanks for joining us.